If you're considering buying a house in Seattle, you have come to the right place. Seattle is a beautiful city with tons of natural surroundings, vibrant culture, and a booming economy. My name is Vayna Jerabek, real estate team leader here in Washington, and today I'm talking about the pros and cons of buying and living in Seattle. I'm born and raised here, I love the city, rain and all, and I invest in the Seattle real estate market myself. So from a buyer, investor, and resident perspective, here's a laydown on Seattle. So right into it, pro number one, Seattle has a very strong job market. Very robust, many major companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and Starbucks are headquartered here, so there are plenty of opportunities for employment and career advancement. Pro number two, we have beautiful surroundings and diverse neighborhoods. Seattle is surrounded by the huge Puget Sound, the Olympic and Cascade mountain ranges, tall evergreen trees, and nearby national parks, so if you love the outdoors, there is no shortage of activities to enjoy in the area. Hiking, snowboarding, skiing, boating, jet skiing, seaplaning, we've got it all. We also have tons of diversity in our neighborhoods. Each neighborhood here has its own character and charm. We've got a video of the breakdown of Seattle's best neighborhoods here on the channel. From trendy Capitol Hill to family-friendly Ballard, there is a neighborhood for every lifestyle and budget. And if you're relocating here and not quite sure which neighborhood might be for you, there's a link to schedule a call with my team down below to start that conversation. Lastly, pro number three, appreciation and investment opportunities. So City of Seattle is doing a lot of things right now to encourage density and building. So there are tons of building codes that are encouraging converting garages, building detached units on single family zoning, and condoization to separate out parcels. Tons of great stuff for investors. If you are an investor, again, I'm happy to have that conversation with you about what you can do with property here. But the other thing that's great about Seattle is the appreciation. Seattle's appreciation is among the highest in the country. We average 8.5% appreciation year over year. So property here essentially doubles in value every 10 years. It's a great place to invest your money for the long run, and as the zoning code becomes more inclusive, there will be more and more opportunity to improve property with density. Even if investing for the long run is not your main focus and you're just looking for a house for you or your family, you'll likely find out anyway down the line that there's a lot more you can do with your property to improve the value. So those are three pros. Con number one, Seattle has a pretty high cost of living. We are one of the most expensive cities in the country. We have a high average salary, but if you're coming from another state, you might be shocked by the high cost of living and housing prices. Here in 2023, the average sale price in Seattle is about $770,000 and the high end is in the millions. On number two, we all probably know this one, traffic and rain. I think these are the two complaints I hear the most about living in Washington in general, is we have California level traffic where rush hour slows down your commute, and then it rains a ton here, about 9 months out of the year. But I will say the 3 months of summer we get is well worth the 9 months of dreariness. Seattle in the summer is unmatched. Gets in the 80s and 90s, the water's amazing, there's tons to do. But yeah, traffic and rain here are the things that you just have to deal with. And con number three, lastly, is the homelessness and affordability crisis. So the rise of the homelessness rate and the lack of affordability has posed challenges to the average resident here in Seattle, as you can imagine, and it has affected the city's livability. So while appreciation is great and City of Seattle is doing everything it can right now to battle homelessness issues, for the time being, they're definitely something to factor in where you live. So those are the pros and cons of living here in Seattle. I personally believe the pros outweigh the cons, and Seattle is a great place to live. It's constantly improving. There's tons to do here. Great foodie scene, I might add. But let me know what you think in the comments. And then if you're ready to start your search here in Seattle, or you're not finding what you're looking for on Zillow, shoot me a message through the link in the description. You can pick a time on my calendar to chat about your goals. We would love to help you out. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll talk to you soon.